Hello, hello. Oh, I kept my off-screen use on around. Hold on. I'm not doing that. This is a both hands on the controller kind of deal. The music might be a little quiet thinking about it because I had to turn it down. How is the music volume? I had to turn it down when we were playing Wolf Among Us because, oh my god, that game was loud. Seems balanced. Let me know if it becomes too much and or not enough. Oh, the aircon output is directly on my legs. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we are looking for... Get the list back out, the infamous notebook. We're looking for... So the little ones in the hats, the little yellow ones. We're looking for a blue one of those that's male. And we are looking for the little snowmen. And we are looking for that little penguin in pink. The little snowmen are going to be hard because they go green. Their arms go green. But they're like teal already, so it's like hard to tell. But this deadly bird, this penguin, is skittish, so if it sees me, it will disappear. So I'm more interested in resetting the one over here because I'm less likely to scare it away. But these little ones, I need one of those shiny, but in a man. And then these snowmen, I need green arms. But honestly, this heat, you know I wasn't going to do anything that involved my brain. There's a choice between this or Dinorex Adventures. But I do actually want to eventually finish this Pokedex. And while I mostly work on it streaming, because, oh shit. I like to hear, hello. I like to hear the noise, the tiny noise. Otherwise I have to have my OBS open in the background. Which is like disconcerting to constantly have a camera on. Because of how... Because I play it through a capture card. So I keep forgetting what buttons what. I haven't played in a bit. But yeah, I thought I'd start here because there's 3 potential targets. And there's a lot of these here. Level 10 guys! Yeah, they're called Snova. If you look, their idle animation is them shivering. Hold on. Yeah, they're normally they're found in the very cold biomes. Normally up a mountain or whatever, anywhere snowy. They're just little blanket guys. So we're looking for a blue blanket. Looking for a blue blanket, we're looking for a pink penguin. Yeah, so we're looking for Cloudy in a Pokemon. I'm so glad I got these bra things. Oh, so good. If you remember, you might. I opened them on stream, but is it Snova? S-N-O-V-E-R. So, snore. There. You know. 172. One. Oh, that. Oh, I'm wrong. Sorry, it's Snow Runt. I'm wrong. I was reading the wrong name. It's this guy. I'm wrong. I know. This is what the shiny looks like, anyway. Snow Runt. Yeah. And we're looking for the shiny of this. But this evolves into this if it's a man, and this this if it's a lady. So they have a gender thing. But yeah, I looked at my list, which probably wasn't the best idea for that. Keep him small. I need to evolve it. I'm sorry. I already have a small one. Need big one. Have I got all my ice creams? Did I get all the ice creams? I think so. Are you gonna get back changes because they're different? Yes. But I do already have a Goral. So I do need if there's 3 total, baby, boy, girl, right? I have baby and girl. I need boy. Is better visual. So I'm just enjoying. Where are we? We're here. So I have baby. I need boy. I have Goral. And then like some other Pokemon, I guess. But I got my shiny Rotom. That makes me happy. I got 2, didn't I? Yeah, I got 1 in base form. And then... Oh no, then I got enough so that other people can have them, right? But yeah. I got 2 out of the 3. I just... The reason I'm hunting here instead of when you go into the box, it's all one funky Pokemon. Yeah, it's just... The thing is, those are the rare ones, right? And so if someone on any of the Discord servers I'm in, because I'm in a lot of Pokemon communities, if someone, or even on stream, went, hey, have you got a Gimmighoul? Hey, have you got a Rotom? I can go, yes. Because that was like the hardest ones for me to do. Shiny hunting Gimmighoul, if I decide to do a DLC. Full shiny decks as well, which I might. I want to get my money's worth out of this game, honestly. And I think that might do it, you know? Right, this is a very chill game. It's very fluid, and I like how it works. I don't know if they'll keep this battle system for the next game next year, because this was a very... They use their Legends games to experiment. You know how when we do the ones with the big Pokemon, we take it turn by turn? So that I put my move in, and then the NPCs do their move, and then the opponent has a turn, and it's all based on the speed of the Pokemon as to who goes first, right? And then it plays out. Whereas in this one, I have to actively, like, in real time do it, right? And because now, the Pokemon company has moved to the official battle format being a centralized game that they can constantly update with just the new shit. I'm curious. Will they do this because, like, it was quite popular? Or will they go back to classic turn-based and then keep the real time for the Legends games? Oh, hello. Hello, little guy. If you're wondering why I'm sneaking along like this, it's because that guy right there, the red penguin looking motherfucker, runs away if it spots me, and so if I can keep this guy around, which I won't this time unless it turns around very quickly. I need you to turn around, my dude. No, okay. Yeah, so he's running away. But I wanted as many resets as possible on him before I was there late. Right. I actually haven't seen what the snowman looks like in this game. The actual Snowbird, this guy, when it's shiny. And we need 2 of them. We need 2 of the snowmen. We need 1 female cone, and we need a penguin. I think I've got all the ice creams. Oh, we need a couple of icebergs as well. So, it might actually be worth checking down the thing. Are you shiny? Is that why you're yellow at the bottom? No. Okay. You're not shiny. I hadn't checked them and I've been reloading them anyway, so... Oh, okay. The other option is if this big ass snowman, this one here, if that one decides it wants to be, it wants to shine as well, that's okay. That's the other snowman we need, but the baby snowman evolves into that big snowman, so. But I tell you now, the first shiny we're going to get out of this is the Go-Goat, because it's the one I don't need. The Go-Goat being the goat, or the ice cream, I guess, but... Give me a blue blanket, please. Yeah, the game's playing hard to get because I haven't played for a bit, and it's that like, you know, make you work for it. Made me work for it. But also, so in the holes where we travel through a hole and it's like weird. In those areas, I can increase the shiny odds with specific donuts. Whereas I can't do that here. And it's kind of annoying. The problem is I can't just stand on the outside and reload it. Because the Pokemon I need are like halfway down. And they don't load in until you're close enough. So I couldn't just... I could for that one, right? But if you notice, none of the other Pokemon are there. I got Minecraft yesterday and I'm obsessed. I saw you playing... I saw you playing Curse Forge, which I assume is the launcher you're using. It's not the best launcher, but it's... I assume that's the launcher you're using. I love Minecraft. Honestly, like, Destro and I got together because of Minecraft. It's so good. You just modded it? Hell yeah. Yay! Right. You stayed up to half one playing it. You silly sausage. That wasn't a very good idea. Boy? Yeah, and you're a boy! Me being really happy that someone comes out. And you're a boy! Right. Is this levels? I can't remember if this is levels. Or do you need a stone? I'm gonna try levels first. No, that's not the one. You get 2 of these, and then I assume... Yeah, okay. I assume by 2 of them that you would evolve. Oh. It's evolving time, baby! You know, they're like, what's the fucking difference? Its eyes are red. That's it. That's the difference. Isn't it lighter? Maybe? Hold on. Let's get back to my catching box and we'll find out. The problem is a lot of the other games are desaturated. So... Oh, it's lighter. So, the grey... Oh, I didn't mean to take a screenshot. The grey is very similar to this grey in a lot of other games. So it looks like, especially in Scarlet and Violet, that it doesn't change colour. So that's what I assumed. But you're right, it is lighter. Alright. You know what that means? Another one off the list. What we could do is wait for it to be nighttime, check the things, and see if there's a reset one. Colour blindness who? Exactly. Is there no bench around here? Oh, there is. is staring me in the face like, who the fuck do you think I am? Okay. Are there any other ice ones we need? Snowver, a bomber snow, Bergmite, Avalug. Yeah. I'm hoping for an ice hole. I mean, I could use a weeping bell, but that's not... Oh, hell yeah. Ooh. Maybe, because I need a sundial. I love Zangoose shiny. It's so good. It like combos with another shiny. Ooh. We'll probably get our icebergs here. Let's go get our icebergs. I'll put some ice in my cup. Let's go. We may have noticed on the pond there was only one small iceberg and one big iceberg. Which means that it's very... Hold on, that's an electric sparkling power. Oh, we can do an encounter power. Which means there's only 2 chances to get a shiny iceberg, right? But in a hole like this, there'll be like a cluster of 4 of them, which is double the amounts of reset per reset. Right, where are we? What we got? Right, scout it out. Oh! Perfect. Annoyingly, the shiny on these icebergs is going to be really difficult to tell because it just goes yellow, but these ones are going to be quite easy. But okay. Can I get far enough away? No. Oh, you guys are here too? Oh, fuck yeah. Got your green tea. Oh, this was it? Not to, like... not be happy for you, but why? Oh god, why? Oh, hello. Am I drinking green tea? Yeah, but it's warm. I can't even stand the heat of another person lightly touching me right now. And you're there like, let me guzzle down some boiling water, you know? I know we're different people. Pardon? Well, it is. It's the opposite. Egregious is a bit much. Okay, egregious is a bit much. To you too. Okay, none of those are shiny. That should be far enough away to reset these. Maybe not that one. Yeah, that one is not going to get reset. Oh, you ice latte later. Nice, that's nice. I don't know much about drinks. I just about understand what a mocha is. We're... He's resetting four encounters at a time. $69p, nice for fancy milk, don't mind if I do. Hell yeah. Fancy milk for fancy coffee, fuck yeah, let's go. Do you have a milk steamer? Now, I don't want to be a prick, but how are you having a latte with no milk steam? Without steam milk? Check if any of these are shiny. Yeah, none of them are. Don't you need a foam component? Is that not part of the drink? Isn't it otherwise just milky coffee? You can call it latte if you want, I don't really care. But is it latte by title alone? Does it identify as a latte? That's the question. Iced latte doesn't have steamed milk. Then what makes it a latte, an iced latte, different from an iced milk coffee? Again, you're talking to someone who doesn't drink coffee, but latte is Italian for milk. That is true. But when we make a latte, perhaps the fact it's a glass of milk, maybe. Glass of milk with a little sprinkling of coffee. Is when we make a hot latte, we've seen the milk, there is foam, coffee, warm milk, right? And then that's what makes it different from a milk coffee is the foam. Pardon? A latte has foam as well, it's just a different foam ratio. Yeah, it's a teeny toppy of the foam, but there is foam. I don't drink coffee. I believe it's just iced coffee by definition. Okay. So it's a latte because it is. Okay, cool. An iced latte has a foam topping still. Oh, okay. Cold foam. But if you want to believe it's a latte, pop off, King. Believe it's a latte. I just wondered in an autistic way what the difference was. I don't really care. Who doesn't like saying the word latte? I can't believe you misspelled late with an extra T. I say because there's no accent on the E. What?
The actual what?
We're talking about lattes.
Yeah, no, but that particular line just, I don't know.
I'm going back in here. I'm so latte. Exactly. Me when I turn up past the time at the function. I'm so latte. Forgive me. Oh, am I wrong that latte doesn't have an accent? It might not have an accent. Does Italian have accents? French has accents. Listen, I'm very tired, and what you're getting out of my mouth is pure stream of consciousness. I'm tired because just... It got too hot at about 7:30. For me. And it cooled down enough for me to sleep at like 1 AM. I'm an 8 hours of sleep kind of person. Doesn't have the accent, but the cafe latte does. I assume that's the... Isn't that the full name for a latte? Isn't that like the menu name for a latte? Let me like... If you go into a coffee shop and ordering a latte in the UK or an English-speaking country, I'm sure they know what you mean. But cafe is coffee, I believe. Makes sense. A coffee. Yeah, but a latte in Italy is just a glass of milk. Oh! Shiny. Which is why cafe latte is the full name for it, because it's coffee milk. Okay, there's one. Hey, we got one. You know what? We got one. I'll wait till I'm out and put it in the decks to mark it off, but... You never know, might get another. I need one more of them. Okay. I don't think I'll catch it at this point, so let's leave the distortion. I'm assuming the E is just pronounced like that in Italian. What, the latte? E. The latte. Right, when do we just catch? Bergmite. Page 2. Bergmite. The number is A174. Oh, too far. Around here. 1, 2, 3. This doesn't make sense. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There we go. Which means that must come up that way a bit, right? 7, 8, 9. Something here is wrong then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. 3, 4, 5, 6. We got it out. There we go. Right, let's save. Perfect. Oops. There was one with Sand Island, right? Yeah. If we make sure we get a long time in this one, and then I can get some berries. Ah, it's a low one. We might have to do some where it's just berry grabbing. Oh, we got enough donuts for a bit. Anything? Catching power poison? Alpha power, encounter power. Resistance, dark, maybe. Let's... I've entirely forgotten which one I was going to use. Was it resistance dark on it? I give up using this. Oh, no. I'm using this one. Cloudy living like it's the middle of winter. No, winter food. Winter food's good. Okay, not that way. Oh, let me fly in here. Oh, that's gonna make this game cool. In here? Okay, that's not what I wanted to hit. Oh, okay, well, you knew what I wanted already, apparently. I don't want to catch match death. Oh. Oh, here are the sundials. Perfect. This is a remix. This is a remix of the Pokemon soundtrack. Because you get bored of hearing the same songs over again? Hold on. YouTube's doing that thing. Like, are you still watching? Yes. In the description should be the person who made the music. Glitch X City. They do remixes of other video game soundtracks as well. I'm also, because I'm resetting, you would just get the first 6 notes of the song. Alright? So just having the first 6 notes of the song and then repeat those 6 notes. Oh my god. No, we're not doing that. Insanity, I know. So, this person makes free music that's stream friendly. So, obviously, I've credited them. So. Extra played over the top of the game. Yep. So my game background music is muted. There's 0 background music. The sound effects are. I've just had to balance the music and the sound effects so I can still hear the sound effects. Because that's where the shiny noise comes from. If I don't notice a shiny, I have a spot on my shoulder. Where have the rest of them? What? There were 3. Why is there only 2 now? Oh, there they are. Okay, we found them. I can't wait to get a shiny dog that I'm not looking for. Is everyone else excited for that? Okay. Those would be like bright sunshine yellow. The little crocodile things. Like, bright, I'm way too happy for this morning, sunshine yellow. Like, they're thieves is a bit more about the Pokemon. And so that's the reason that their shiny is gold. Not metallic gold, but golden. Is because they stole it. Oh, also, Glitch City does lo-fi live streams 24/7. I don't know why I did it that way. No, I'm gonna not do it that way. I'm gonna do it this way. No one remember me resetting like this for the Rotons. Hold on. What I'm gonna do actually is send Minnie a DM with the link to their thingy. And then pop it in Twitch chat as well. Because I don't know how to type in my YouTube chat. Okay, so I'm about to have a rant. This is like a little bit of behind the scenes. YouTube, the URL for one's YouTube chat changes every stream. So I can't just pop it in my OBS once like you can with Twitch. And then it just turn up. You're welcome. And then it just turn up when I want it. When I go live or when I open OBS, right? However, Twitch chat, the URL for your channel chat, does not change. So when I open up my OBS, I can see my Twitch chat. Doesn't matter if I'm live or not. And so when I have a combined chat, it's very difficult for me to send something to my YouTube chat. I'm sure there is a way to do it. But until I work it out. Because I like to set up my game. You may notice some mornings even changing the game is too much for me. I like to set up and go, right? Whereas if I have to set up and find my live, put my chat in, add the browser, make sure I'm connected, do all that, right? Like, loading up the fish is already a step I forget. Changing my game is already a step I forget. Do you know what I don't need? Another step. And it would be every time I go live. Oh, I don't know why okay. And it's dumb, and I think YouTube should fix that. I'm just checking this is in the same playlist. It is. Oh, this is the one that has the really nice, like, bass. Where's the other one? There were 4 of you, and now there is not 4 of you. And where did you go? This is still resetting more of them than I would... Oh, there it is. We found it. Where's the leggies? Run! This is still resetting more than if I were to do the wild zone. Because the wild zone has a chance to have them in. It's not quite the Gibble 10% chance, but it's like not guaranteed. The elf is guaranteed for the big boy. Okay, so we're only resetting 3 this time because one of the sandals decided to follow my cute little cheeks. Oh, it didn't. Okay. I actually thought it did. Seems today I'm looking for all yellow shinies. Bergmite was yellow. Oh, I guess the other one was blue, right? Sorry. That was the... that's my favourite bit of the song. Why am I running back and forth? More reliable resets, I guess. Don't make that much of a difference. This one, if people are interested, is the Area Zero remix. I say that because it's... I know that at least one person in my YouTube chat is a kind of rock fan, so at least it's more rock based. I know there's multitudes of people lurking in my YouTube chat right now. It's just the one that I know of is a rock fan. Goat. What's this one? Oh, it's just out. Oh. I'm paying attention to my shiny resets. But yeah, a lot of these as well are free on Bandcamp. They have a download link. This Sundial's not being nearly as cooperative as the Bergmites were. Come on. Well, we've got 2 shinies so far today. In 48 minutes. Not bad. I haven't been doing Bulbasaur resets. I know people are interested in that. Because again, I just didn't want to have my OBS open. Oh, there it is. Well, fuck. But no. There we go. There's one. Golden piss excited yellow. There we go. Thanks. There's one. We might as well see if we can get more. I need the full Evo line, so. I don't like this evolution line of shinies. I think their original colours are much better. But I have a job to do, and that's complete the original Pokedex in all the shinies I can get. And we've done the legends that aren't shiny locked. And I've got a lot of the megas now, actually, shiny. Even on some of the DLC megas. But yeah, ideally we want 3 of those little crocodile things, the crocodilies. It's so funny because on some of my I forgot to cross my T's, and so I've got Pokemon such as Lyranitar, Lyrunt, the Revenant. I was like Trevenant, Tyranitar, but I just forgot to cross my T's. We may have to go through another hole to do this properly. Is this one Maschief? Yeah, it is. Okay, we'll get some points here then. Because to get some of them, the best way to do it... oh, I've catch 3 of them. Okay. The best way to do it is to go through a... come on, Brain. You go through a hole like this, but they're a 5-star hole, and they're like fossil holes. Cross your T's and you stick a needle in the eyes, or whatever the phrase is. Yeah, something like that. I'm pretty sure it's cut my life into pieces. You're my last resort. I think that's the saying. Or a Slipknot says, stick my fingers into my eyes. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck if I cut my out bleeding. Yeah, something like that. I wish I could play I could 3 times. Just copyrighted ass music, you know. I have some bangers. I wish there was a way when doing Discord I could put, when I stream on Discord, I could put an OBS scene together. The whole teenage dirtbag. I couldn't save the VOD, yeah. When I was... obviously, it's sweetest, but you've just reminded me of teenagers by, echoed 3 times, what are they? Into the city. to see a marching band. Yeah. My Chemical Romance CD is in the car, actually. I need to put it on my PC. It's the Black Parade album that I have, actually. Well, that CD is so bad. Well, in the house we have 2 of them. I could, zip up some files real tight. I know it's not quite the same. Oh, that tough shit is what I was expecting. I will say the used CD market, fantastic. If you don't care about the condition of the case, I really like Black Parade for, if you want, you can nip down to my car and grab it. Yeah, I love secondhand. I also, because sometimes secondhand, especially if you're buying in bulk, can be a bit of a pain. I have a bunch of a penny sleeve equivalent CD plastic packets, just to keep them a bit safer. Yeah, play Minecraft with you later. Hell yeah. But also, my English is awful this morning. Just this morning. I'm not gonna lie, ironically, I read that as moaning. I break so many CD cases from a tiny drop. Yeah, it's because they're hard plastic, they're very brittle. This is the thing, I got, hey, we're doing FaceTime now. Like, a lot of the modern CDs come in these, like, paper ones. I can't recommend enough, if you like emo, rock, metal, that kind of thing, TX2. T is in Tango, X is in X-ray, 2 is in the number. The lead singer is a short bi guy, and advocates for trans rights, if you want to support. I like the paper and card ones. But I feel like they're harder to keep, like, I've took these out the shrink wrap. I got these brand new on Amazon. I took these out the shrink wrap 3 days ago and they're already, like, the edges are, like, don't get me wrong, it's keeping the CD safe and that's really the point, but, like, it doesn't look as nice as, let's say, the other CD I have on my desk, which is, this is a secondhand Black Veil Brides CD, right? It's got a few scratches that you can kind of, see, right? If I, like, there you go, you can kind of see, but, like, this CD is old, secondhand, like, you know, but the case, because it's hard plastic, like, it's kept everything safe, and I got this for like £3. The disc is fantastic, like it, but like it's scratched to shit, like it's almost cloudy on the cover, but wait a minute, that's cloudy in chat. I like having the decorative paper inside the cases. I keep I put them in the CD thingies if the case is broken. I keep the decorative paper. I can't get an example right now because my bottom half is not Twitch friendly, but if the case is absolutely shot to shit, I break all the paper out of it and use it to surround the CD in the plastic sleeve. So, because I like knowing bottom half as opposed to other half. Yeah, my other half is appropriate for Twitch. Yeah. They have the brand of nipples that's okay. Unfortunately, I got the off-brand nipples, and Twitch doesn't like off-brand nipples. Destro is Twitch friendly. Destro is just friendly in general. Oh no, big scary bear. I heard the grr. It's gonna be really weird that when I eventually, in like 20 years, get my own office, and I'm still streaming because this is what I enjoy doing, and I'm on some like obscure website because like Twitch is shut down and YouTube is a AI slot landscape. The delay is making my jokes very mistimed. Yeah, YouTube delay is about 30 seconds, I think. Between 10 and 30 seconds, depending on the day. You can type before, if you hear me say it in real life, you can type before the... But Twitch is almost instant, whereas YouTube there is that delay. Because I'm not paying them money! Yell from now on. You think I'm not yelling right now? Why do you think I have a sore throat at the end of stream? I am projecting. Don't worry, as long as I don't hear the door go off, you won't hear me shout. It's fine. It's the very projected yell of door into the microphone that I'm sure everybody looks forward to. I have a problem, okay? And it's called... Destro is convinced I teleported through a sofa when the doorbell went off once. The doorbell went off and I got scared. Oh, for that brief moment, all my atoms aligned with the sofa. You ever die that phased out of existence once? I don't know if you remember this or remember Destro ranting about this. But at one point, Destro was sleeping out here and had a wireless charger. Oh no, this one's also a banger. Dropped it and it vamooshed. We found it. About 4 months later. In a bag that was nowhere near it. And so we're convinced that in this house there is a portal to what we call the fourth dimension. And objects just disappear from time for a bit and then come back. And the smaller the item, the more it's affected, obviously. So things like crochet hooks, pens, that kind of thing, you just have to wait a bit and they come back. But yeah, a very common thing. Just famoosh. So you also have a fourth dimension portal. Let me know if any of my stuff turns up there. I was here with dice over forward under my knee, lifted up to get it. Wasn't that? Put it up, wasn't anywhere. That's me with pens and crochet hooks. That fly is annoying the piss out of me. Literally. Literally. Never turned up. Got it. Probably on the floor, under something, under a sofa. Yeah, but that went through the floorboards. We know that one. Like, we know where that one was. That didn't disappear. There's no furniture left there. Or, right, the furniture also went to the fourth dimension. And it was never found. The body was never... Maybe set your portal. That's true. What's it look like if I come across a random die that I don't recognize? I'll send a pic. We found some socks once. They don't belong to any of us. Yeah, pretty sure we know. We have a... Oh, I can't... Okay, I can't wait. I want to be more social. Then I want to drag Cloudy over for, like, a bit. Are you sure I'm not loser-bing socks because I'm attached to them all? I am not. I gave Minnie... Where am I drag-bing you? Here. I literally... So I was going for a nap the other day, and Minnie and I had a lay down together. And this bitch was just in socks, like, in my bed. And I gave him the dirtiest look. He said, my feet get cold. There's just something really... You know how people look more naked when they're wearing one article of clothing than when they're completely naked? Like, naked with socks is more naked than just naked. I don't know how to explain it. These are being so stubborn. Oh my goodness. It's like, why are we covering crotch and feet? Why feet too? Feet are like crotch. Well, them grippers do. Cloudy's into feet, confirmed. Nine feet? Cloudy. Damn. Nine feet, 92 toes. Okay. I think on average you're a couple of toes out, but like, what's a couple of toes between friends, am I right? Don't kink shame you. I didn't. I just 9 inches. Oh, that was a big one. I wasn't expecting a big one. No, don't take that out of context. That face was so worth it. Ooh, second shiny. No, that's not. I want that one. Yeah. Cool. That's 2. We just need a third one now. Also, like, I don't mean to be a bitch, Minnie. I don't mean to be a bitch, but 9 is spelled E-I. If you're making the German joke. Otherwise, it's Nyan, and that's not. Well, it'd be Neen. Nien, like cyan. It'd be Neen in German, but in English it'd be Nyan. Nein, Mann. Ik wil nog niet gehen. Ugh, just give me the third one. And then I can do... I can tick the whole evolution line off my list. Give me this back, thank you. I think Minnie's okay with not having fish. What are we hunting at? I'm going to be adding stuff from the Cyberpunk bartender into the pond. The fish covers the chat box. Ooh! Yeah, but it only covers it sometimes. Big Mama Pickle, Destro's nickname in high school. You know you should be able to see the fish that Cloudy is fishing up. And how one of them was like a Tordigate, for example. That Tordigate is from Ghostwire Tokyo. You fished up a Destro? Yes. The Tordigate is from Ghostwire Tokyo, which... game I played, really enjoyed, would recommend. And because I played it and I finished it, key points through the game, I took some screenshots and I added them to the little gacha pond that can be fished up. So as I go, it's like fishing up little memories of different games I've played. But I don't want to shove Pokemon in there for obvious Nintendo reasons. But I'll be adding probably some of the things you mix the drinks, the little cans, to the pond. The gacha pond. Eventually I want enough so I can only have custom stuff in there, but right now I don't have enough. Send you a Minecraft video, mod part, one of Pokemon. Cobblemon? Cobblemon's the common... Cobblemon is the common one. Nailed it. There's other ones, but Cobblemon is the most famous. Because I've played Cobblemon. But like, call me a basic bitch. I like cozying up with a bit of vanilla Minecraft. It's just nice. Don't look at the ice cream I'm eating. Yes, it was Cobblemon. I could probably put the Cobblemon sprites in the pool. In the pool? In the pond. I'm building a lighthouse. Oh, hell yeah. Are you in creative or survival? Or hardcore? Are you doing a hardcore lighthouse build? Survival peaceful. I've actually played in survival for more than 2 seconds. Well, with the mobs on, or with not bad. Easy mode, but mods make it genuinely unenjoyable. You're asking, play games how you want. I definitely used to play a lot on peaceful. The only thing now that makes it enjoyable for me, because I like whatever, is creepers blowing up my shit. That's the only thing that I'm there like, oh. But I normally play on easy, I think. Easy baby mode. Oh, a creeper make a nice pond for you. Hell yeah. Controlled demolition. Oh. All the way back. Ooh. I hate mining all games, so hopefully peace will make it a bit better for me. I love mining. Okay. When Destro and I play multiplayer Minecraft, we usually play like moderately complicated mod packs. Do I do any of the mod pack part? No. What I do, however, is I hollow out the entirety of the underneath of the earth. I like, in the same thing, like, to me, mining is exactly the same as me doing this loop here. It's clicky clicky, some changes in the environment. The same loop over again. And so, in some of the mod packs, you can get hammers that do a 3x3 area, and you can upgrade them to do even more. And so I would just go through the earth. I need you to come to my world and create a mine shaft. What I do with the mine shaft is... Oh, sorry, my thing... I hit a button. I've stolen Destro's mine shaft I've stolen Destro's mine shaft construction, and it is a 3x3 area. Mine... Yeah, but it's efficient, and so I've stolen it. I hate walking down it, so... Yeah. Or like a column of water. Yeah, assuming you don't wiggle in midair. Oh, but I'm so good at it. I'd love to do a stream series where Dustra and I play a mod pack that either neither of us have played or they played. But I also don't want to force Destro to get up slightly earlier to make that a possibility. Can't wait. Struggle to find them in peaceful. I will say, Minecraft does a pretty good job of being able to find the resources by not... There are other ways instead of... Like, yes, you have to find certain areas. Yes, you have to loot structures. But it is possible to get them without... villager chests will come in helpful. Yeah, there's also trades and stuff, right? You could make you could do what Nevernamed did and make a BDSM dungeon. And breed a bunch of villagers until you get ones with good trades. It was encased in glass. So people could watch. I'm playing a forever world, so yeah, it's... I know that we're hot for one area and build as I go. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy having a home base. I just wish there were more teleporting items. Like, I've come back to my village after 8 weeks of being out in the wilderness. Oh, that's true, the waypoint mod. I do use that. That's kind of a staple. Because I get lost a lot. But there are, depending on permissions, you can teleport or you can not have the ability to teleport. Because the journey will pay part of the experience for me. I do enjoy, there's something really satisfying about making the biggest map you can possibly make. Holding the map in one hand and just filling it in. Danish keyboard is killing me. You could not. I was trying to find a mod where the world is like as fit. No. No. Minecraft world is a cube. Unfortunately. You get to one end of you get to one end of you. I mean, like you could go around the world kind of mod. Like it connects. I don't know. Desha and I have talked about playing a particular mod pack that we need to put together, but it's too hot for me to use my brain to put it together. Pardon? I can trade some Pokemon if you give me a second. What Pokemon do you need? I'm aware there's a delay. I have a bunch of Pumpkaboos if you need trade evolutions. I can grab a bunch of Pumpkaboos. Can't remember if I got rid of them. Right, what was this one? Number 1, 2. Oh, I completed the evolution line. Oh, I didn't need all 3. Perfect. Okay, release all of those, because those aren't shiny. I do not care. The completed line, hell yeah, I do need to evolve them. Oh, I did manage to get Minecraft and Steam Deck, by the way. You have to install it via desktop mode, right? I'm sure if it's not a thing. Which reminds me, I need to uninstall Genshin from my Steam Deck. We'll do the full evolution right now. Right, look how ugly this is. You know, some people really like it, but like, I'll show you the difference in a sec. Hey, look how fucking ugly this thing is. Like, it goes from kind of cute, right? There's Isaac D for glasses, that's true. But what I want to do is show you the original in a second. Who's that drag queen? The famous one from the advert. And it's like with the Dixie, maybe. They were in car insurance adverts. And I can't remember. Okay, full evolution light, right? We'll cross them. I'll cross them off while I'm doing this. What am I looking at over here? Okay. Crocodile. Those are crossed off. But if we go to, what were they? One around here, right? Okay. This is the original version. Now what the fuck is this? Look, I'm glad that they changed the shiny so drastically. But like, cool, like a crocodile wearing a thief mask. Goofy little guy. Anyway. That's my rant. Alright, we've done those. Okay. Trixie! That's that sounds right. Don't need any of those. Don't need any of those. We do need a weeping bell, but I think, isn't there where's the wild area with them in? Trixie Mattel, yeah. That sounds right. This isn't the weeping bell I'm thinking of. This isn't the weeping bell area I'm thinking of. That's a sleeper memory for a bunch of people, I'm sure. This one. I don't watch drag stuff, but they pop on YouTube a lot. I like drag stuff. Hold on. Isn't Trixie one of the ones that is from RuPaul though? That's not quite who I mean, but I know Trixie is. Did you see the Tomodachi reality show I sent you? No. I might be thinking of Vivian or Lily Savage. Like, we're talking. Oh, do you mean see it existed? I don't remember. I don't think so. I remember you mentioning some stuff about Tomodachi Life. I did, but I also haven't opened my DMs this morning. I sent you, which you probably saw, and that's why you're bringing it up. Oh, there's loads to reset here. Okay. Just quickly get Witching Bell. I sent you my Jason Voorhees and my Frankenstein's monster. I haven't yet opened my DMs, so I don't know your opinion on them. I'm very proud of my Jason Voorhees, that I will say. What's your name? Monster. Monster Frankenstein was what I named him. Like, monster is in like a title, so it was M-S-T-R. Like Mr., but monster. But it's pronounced monster. The Jason Voorhees one, I had to move all of those dots individually. Alright, let's see if we can get... because that way if I do ever want to make a Dr. Frankenstein, it's like, they're related. And of course I've got a classic Dracula and... and the Hannibal Lecter and what have you that you've seen me make. Dracula's just like, just looks like a vampire. There's no... I can't remember the next one on my list. It might be Imhotep from The Mummy. If you do look at your day, could you tell me who's behind Mr. Well, I'll do that now. Minster. Oh, that is Anthony Chigurh? Chigurh. We made him on... We made him on stream. It's really funny when the... I've got to show you this. Hold on. Let me just... Okay, we're just going to switch over to another game real quick, right? Just because I need to show you this. Right. This is just a moment. This is just a moment. This isn't the... We're just... But it's just... There's just something really funny about this to me. Right? Okay, blah blah blah. Yeah, fine, whatever. We go to our me's. And it's like, it's me, it's some of the people I know IRL, it's Cloudy, it's some people, relations to people I know IRL. And then it's like Ghostface, Hannibal Lecter, Anton Chigurh, Norman Bates, Jason Voorhees, Cloudy's kid, Pinhead, Dracula, Mr. Frankenstein. Your loved ones on the horror island. Yeah, the victims. It's really funny because whenever a nickname comes up, especially when they're friends with a cannibal, I always call them like fillet or drumstick or in Jason Voorhees' case, one of the nicknames he has for his friends is Pincushion. Oh, that's the wrong button. But apparently I get along really well with all of the psychopathic killers. My character. I'm on lots of gay fictional characters. Hell yeah. Like, there's certain things I want to put on the island, but I don't know how to do. Like, Little Shop of Horrors. I'd love to put Audrey 2 on the island. How the fuck am I going to put a plant on the island? It's going to be a building. I'll try. Just so I could do more on stream at some point. I did delete the penis building because I think it was too detailed for Twitch not to have a problem with it, so that we can actually scroll through my inventions. I made a can of drink just called Rot. A large object, because imagine her in a cutscene where she creeps up on people. Or in like the bad ending, where like she is the size of a building and everybody dies. Right, let's refresh my holes. Well, it looks like she's breaking out a bit. Yeah, that'd be really cool. But also, I'm not very artistic. And I'm using a controller. My pinhead isn't very good. Like, you saw my pinhead. I think I could adjust it a little bit. But, I don't know. I got the nails the nails are really good. But the indents on the skin just don't look right. So I need to adjust it a little bit. And you can't tell, but it's not quite symmetrical, so that bothers me. Alright, what holes we got? Ooh, oh, shiny electric hole. Do we need Manectric or... No, we got both Manectric and electric, didn't we? Yeah. What's in the dragon hole? I'd love it to be Dragonair. Oh, it is. Okay, we'll try. Might try that one. I do need a Helioptile. And a Concha. Okay, this is a good set of holes. Oh my goodness, that's a very big one. Shiny electric hole. Haven't heard that nickname in a while. Nice. Small hyperspace hole. Okay. I don't need any of those. I love Dondozo. Don't need any of those. Okay. Dragoon. We've got to be careful on this one. Because... Is it up? Hold on. No, it's not. Because Dratini runs away. If it sees you. Both Dratini and Dragonair do. Oh, I need to pee. So hold on. Let me pause here. I will be right back. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the fish. I am here. Did you enjoy your salmon and your fish? Salmon and your other fish. Salmon and fish? The two species of fish. Okay, let's use this one. Hopefully with alpha power it means they won't run away, because if they're an alpha they wanna stick around. One piece of hair. Oh, perfect. Resetting 3 at a time is better than resetting 1 at a time. We're looking for a pink little bitch. Pink little water snake. Remember, they don't despawn, so don't see me. We've made a lot of progress with this list, by the way. Come on, give me... Is there one further down the road? Problem is, as soon as I have to catch one, they're all going to despawn. I'm sorry? I don't know what... Are you referring to the music? The reload noises. Can you imagine if I was just playing the first note of whatever song was playing here? Oh, I can't do it in beat, sorry. Oh, I saw the red eyes and got excited. I put my favourite fidget down somewhere. Much as I love buttons. Oh. This is my favourite fidget. Sorry. I got reminded because there's a fidget stuck on my desk. But it's just like a little wiggle back and forth. But you can also do it kind of quietly. And when you do it like... and it's by Fidgets by Amelie. Not sponsored or anything, but... And also the little bit of texture on the 3D print is like... But I just got reminded because there's this on my desk. I have one as well that's got like 3 ball bearings in it. that you like rub your finger over and the ball bearings will roll. And I have a dragon fruit that's spiky that has a keyboard button in it. I also have, for my bad days, these are called Calm Buddies. They're made from recycled plastic, and they have the little... They have a little spike, and it's like the pain sensation without hurting oneself. And it's also got like a textured shell, and it's kind of like a worry stone as well. For a long time they were like sold out everywhere because they were so popular, but I managed to get 2. But those I like. That's why I like the dragon fruit as well, because you can wrap your arm... I'm not going to get up and get it, but you can wrap your hand around it and it has like gentle pressure. I also have like the classic well, they poppets with the bubbles. I also have the big, what are they called? Simple dimples. What, the reset noise? Unfortunately, I need the noise on. I can turn it down a little. Turn this down a little. I need to be able to hear it though. I can just about hear it. Huh? I need, because I'm soft resetting, yes, it changes my volume as well, because I'm soft resetting, the reset noise is a little bit annoying, but I need to be able to hear it in case a shiny noise comes up. Hopefully that's a bit better, but yes, it changes my mix. Because I don't know how to explain this. The way a capture card works is it makes a little loop. So my Switch goes into my PC, and then my PC reads that. But all of the audio and visual is traveling through one cable. So to listen to this, I have to, on OBS, you've streamed, on OBS I have to have my audio to output as well. So it's transmitting and outputting at the same time. I didn't want my box. Yeah, that's the only reason I know it was okayly balanced. While I'm resetting it's fine, but I'll turn it up for other stuff. If I need to run around a bit, I'll turn it back up. That's the only unfortunate thing about this game, because I like listening to the shiny noise. I have to have my OBS on the whole time. Oh. That was a shiny. And I didn't alert the others, so we can continue. These shinies are very pretty. But I need 3 of them. Did you hear the noise? I didn't get close enough to it. But obviously it's bright fucking pink, so... But no, I didn't hear the noise. I don't think it made one. Because I didn't get close enough to it. Like, you have to be pretty close for it to make the noise. I'm sad and bisexual. Because pink and purple are your enemies, and the bisexual flag is pink, purple, and blue. You're my enemy. Fuck! Where's the sea slug sword fight image when you need it? Probably on the internet. I'm actually really happy we got one of the Dratini line. I would love to get the full Dragonair situation. I'm having to. If these things spot me, they stop spawning for 2 minutes. We're in a timed hole. But yeah, going back to Minecraft, this just reminds me of mining. I'm mining for a shiny right now. Can I find any diamonds? No diamonds yet, it's all lapis. Need some diamonds. No diamonds there. If I get an alpha, which would be fantastic, I would... The odds of me catching the alpha right away is like... almost zero. If you're wondering why I save before I catch a shiny... oh, there's another one. Do you have an idea of how honed my senses are? Okay, I did hear the noise. What? Are you serious? Are you too far away? Oh, do they all notice me? They didn't. That's 2. I do not want them to notice me, senpai. Oh, I should save now that I've got that as well. That's 2. Just need a 3rd one. Normally, if you were to reset these without the DLC, you would have to find a singular one up on the roof. And either do the kind of reset where you run away and come back. Or there's a bench near some of them. And you can do the day-night cycle to reset them as well. But very luckily, I can reset very quickly here. Oh, hell yeah. One of my favourite songs from Sword and Shield. Oh! No, I pressed the wrong button. I do not wish to escape from hyperspace Lumiose yet. Thank you. I do want to say, we also got 2 very quickly without a donut. So there is nothing boosting our shiny odds right now. So we got very lucky. The game was there like, yeah, okay, I see, you're getting back into it. But also, if you look, it takes... So we were at 16. It takes like 2 calorie count to reset, so... Oh, don't throw a ball, thank you. The character was there like, oh, can we catch this one? No. But now, as soon as the next shiny spawns, it doesn't matter if the rest run away. And what we might do is actually go around and do some of the tasks. Because I want to hunt a Tyrantrum, etc, etc. Some of the fossil Pokemon. And I can't do that. Well, I can do that without it, but I'd have to buy a lot of fossils and then do box resets, which I don't want to do. So I would rather just grind for a fossil hole. Is that quite common? I think Gigantamax is my favourite gimmick that they've ever come out with. As much as Mega Revolution is like the fan favourite, I think Gigantamax, I think big Pokemon that sometimes change form, really cool. Gigantamax is what we do when we have those really big ones. That there's 4 of us, normally me and 4 NPCs. Fighting a big one. The thing I think is funny is that person came in, was like, yo, can you trade with me? I said yes, and they fucking vermooshed. Is it the delay? A 40-minute delay? I think that's it, yeah. I'll give him my last pink. My last pink snake. I've also, in my own time, those who are friends with me on Steam will have probably seen this, but I've started playing Tomb Raider Game of the Year Edition, which is, we think, the first of the reboot, so the 2013 Game of the Year edition. And of course I'm playing it, and I don't really play, we'll put hyper-realistic in quotes, but like realistic games very often. Like obviously this one's cartoony. The last one we played was A Wolf Among Us, which is very cartoony. The pixel games, things like that. And that's what that's what I normally stream anyway. I have a couple of like high-res games, but not many. Most of them are Resident Evil anyway. And that's still stylized in the realistic way anyway, so it's like... but I'm playing it, and it's really good. Like, you hear, oh yeah, this game's 13 years old. And you're like, oh, polygons. But I do. But it's not. Like, the cinematic cutscenes look exactly the same as today's cinematic cutscenes, which is to be kind of expected because there's only so much you can do with that. But the gameplay, there's only a slight difference, and I think that's because I'm not on the highest settings. And there's some hand wavy animations with like ropes and stuff. Like, that's not realistically how a human uses a rope, but we're going to pretend that it is. But realistically, there's not much difference between 13 years ago high budget game and now high budget game. Visually, in my opinion. Which, obviously, you're allowed to disagree with that. You're allowed to pick apart the, well, in this, there's this. And this doesn't quite work properly. And this, you can see the polygon here. And it's like, yeah, I don't care. It looks... like, bear in mind, I played the original Tomb Raider. I might have been Tomb Raider 2. As a kid. And we're talking, like, triangle boobs, right? We're talking... the face had 3 polygons, good luck. We're talking the walls were rectangles. The fact that we could dive in it was a breakthrough, right? That's what we're talking. And that's the games I grew up playing. That and Beachhead Desert War. Which again was just like a PNG of a gun on a screen and some aiming. So when we have these high definition games and I'm there like, wow, this is really high def, and it's like, oh, it's 2013, and I'm going, this is really good, like, this is good enough. Oh, sorry, I hit pause for like almost everything. Like, I might hey Cloudy, you're normally the one who pops in on Discord streams and stuff. If I streamed a little bit of it, obviously it won't have background music because I watch other things while I'm doing it. Would you be interested in watching me play a bit of Tomb Raider? Because I know it's hot, and I just want to give, like... I'll be playing it anyway. I just want to make sure that... I know, people have somewhere to go. Because I know a lot of people will be stuck in their house today. Like, I've had to cancel the blood test tomorrow because I am not going outside in nearly 40-degree weather. You can go fuck yourself. And I'm going to be gaming on my PC anyway, so I might as well, you know. I'll be muted and stuff, but... And then we're hanging. Yeah. And maybe you can help me solve a fucking puzzle. Because sometimes there's collectibles and stuff, right? Parasocialism. I mean, we're actually friends, Cloudy. I know that's... You genuinely asked me directly if we were friends, and I said yes. And that hasn't actually changed. Also, it's your turn to visit us. Sometimes it will. I mean, I think it works better when, like... Obviously, I'm not a big streamer. No, it's not Delulu ourselves. And I stream to make social connections. And sometimes, depending on the social connection, I get closer to people. Like, I ended up dating Ghostly, who I met through streaming. Like, I've ended up becoming friends with you, who I've met through streaming. Democalypse came to my wedding. That was the first time I met them, you know? Like, JR plays games. He came to my wedding. Yeah, to ask you outright, yeah. I mean, there were some times, like, there are some people who obviously view me as entertainment rather than, like, company. Does that make sense? But I think if someone has a big enough following, it's like they're recognizing... Yeah, anyway. So they're recognizing you at, like, the shopping center or something. But I think for smaller streamers, especially people who stop by every day, and if you talk in DMs and stuff, it's less parasocial because they're like offering friendship. Does that make sense? I could still view it as entertainment. Da 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 da. I mean, what? I didn't hear what Destra said. My music's too loud. Someone tell me what Destra said, please. This third one is being a real stubborn bitch. Well, music's like I can control my individual volume. Destro spoke in tiny, but spoke in lowercase. I'm not used to it. But it's the ratios of the two that are the same through. Come on, give me the third snake. I've also seen, not to like gossip about people, Bat Queen's been playing a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's recently, and I've seen that they've been going through it in chronological order, and I think that's really cool. But then again, I've been binge watching Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's playlist, because that's like my comfort playlist, and I know all the words to the first video, and you know, he never finished the Secret of the Mimic, which I'm annoyed about, but you know, he had a film. No, Quest for Fury is such a good time for me. Same. It's the only reason I want that game. You know? The song's giving me ASMR at the end. My scalp is tingling. I love the live stream where he was trying to get all of the stuff. I remember I was down visiting Minnie's mum at the time, and I had my laptop and I had the stream, and I was in a lot of pain, so I was taking my painkillers and just having a chill time. And it was just like 3 hours of... Is there a fourth one? Like 3 hours of just Mark losing his mind. I think that series, I remember the one dish I hyperfixated on the entire time I was watching it. Oh, it was a dish? Tell me about the dish. There's just something about... Oh, a food. I see. Yeah, I remember vividly watching that live stream. Oh, tofu ramen sounds really nice. What I want to do... Okay. I want to make crispy tofu. But A, I don't have tofu, and B, I don't know how to do it. And like tofu's expensive enough that I'm there, like, I can't just experiment with it. You know what I mean? But I think... like crispy tofu in like a salad and as a crouton replacement would be so good. But yeah, I love, like, I do want security breach. I want to see how much it's changed as well, because when Mark played it, it was a little buggy. There was those little goofy bits, and bits that didn't quite work, and like they changed some of the balancing. They changed how Freddy was summoned, because it was, when Mark played, it was he summoned to the closest door, and so you could cheese it quite easily, and so they made it so he spawned further away from you, so it took time to get there. They added the save in Roxy Raceway, so you could actually save post 6 AM, but there was only one save point that worked. And like, he never did all of the arcade cabinets, and I'm curious to like do those. And he also bugged it so he could get Freddy into the DJ arcade, which obviously they fixed. So I think it'd be interesting to go through that, but without Freddy. I was watching the Ruin DLC quite recently, and There's just a bit in the beginning where Monty is so goofy looking and so fucking funny. And Mark's just there laughing, this pure, like, laugh of joy of just this goofy fucking guy just trying his best. And he's there like, go on, Monty, you can do it. You can do it, Monty. I believe in you. There's just something about some of the reactions in that series that is very funny to me. The custom night live streams that Mark did for FNAF as well, where I skipped over them in this watch through because they're like 3 hours a piece of just noise, but I might go back and watch them because there's something funny. There's something so funny about him berating chat. Give me the snake. Just one more snake, Eto. I wonder how many other things I'm resetting right now. When I go and run around the roof, it'll be like all shinies. Currently making my way through his observation duty videos, and the chat interactions are hilarious. I haven't seen his most recent observation duty video, but I love how he interacts with chat. And I love that chat's a hive mind in, like, it's not like, oh, here's a person. I'm talking to this person. It's no, you're all idiots. But, yeah, I like, God, there's a bit in observation in the, not observation duty, in the security breach live stream, where chats that are like, you can have both, you gotta use 1 and 2, you can have the Phaser Blaster and the, Phas camera, you can use both, you gotta use both, and Mark's there like, it didn't work, because initially he had a bug, right? So it didn't work, it doesn't work, let me prove it to you, and then chat's right, and he's there like, I knew it all along. Just, it's funny. He's a funny guy. Yeah. Playful gaslighting. More himself, than anyone else. He is a very good entertainer. And I'm glad he's grown into his confidence, because his early days, he's very putting on a performance, and now he's there like, I don't give a shit anymore. I was going to be myself. Yeah, I'm actually working my way through my backlog. Games-wise. Yeah, I'm playing the Tomb Raider ones. There was a Tomb Raider one that I genuinely rage quit. So after this Tomb Raider, I might play that one. And I rage quit it because, I, especially at the time, could not wrap my head around some of the jumping puzzles. And I was having to look up guides for every jumping puzzle I did. Which, fine. But this was years ago, and I'd like to think I've improved a bit. Especially if I'm already playing some with jumping puzzles and such, going to a more modern one, I think it'd be good. I do also want the remasters of like I think it's 4 through 6 of the originals have a remaster. Because I can't play the originals without emulating an older Windows. I had 2 remastered. They're on my wish list. I want to play through all of them. I think they're remastered. There's like a group of them that remastered together. I don't know if the first and second one, or the first 3 have been remastered. I want to play the originals, but I don't know how to do it, and it's too hot for anyone to talk me through. There's 3 games. Yeah, so it'd be 4, 5, and 6. I think that's the one that I've got wish listed. Just give me the last fucking dragon. Oh, my word. There's like, I've got a couple of games installed that I want to play. Like Moonstone Island's one that I actually want to play properly. I want to understand Opus Magnum a bit more, which is a puzzle game. I want to continue my Resident Evil 2 playthrough. I want to... Oh, it's Rise of the Tomb Raider is the one I rage quit. But I want to go back to that and play it. What else have I got installed? Sunless Sea, I want to go back and play again. Yeah, I've got Tomb Raider Anniversary and Tomb Raider 2 it's very hard for me to play. Oh, Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remastered out now. Hold on. Am I shopping? Yes. Oh, they're £7. They're 70% off right now. Oh, I could get one. Oh, I might do that. £13 for all of the Tomb Raiders. And Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm definitely not waiting for my payment to process. Has not been completed. Okay, hold on. Which one is it then? Do this then. Okay, cool, wonderful. That's all done. I may have the remasters of 1 through 6 plus the new the Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I might do a stream actually of all the retro ones. Opinion? Next few days, get some retro stuff in. I now have Tomb Raider, Rise of, and Shadow of. I have Tomb Raider 1 through 6, Rise. Oh, I also have Rise of, but I already had it, and then Shadow of. Just go to Twitch, I'll be there. I was thinking of actually doing the full Twitch version, like I did Doom. Like, do 1 through 6 of the retro ones on stream, but like the modern ones, the reboot versions, Rise of, Shadow of, etc, etc. I have Tomb Raider for PC, but the other 2 on Xbox. Well, you can now play it on your Steam Deck, I assume. I found a lot more things are Steam Deck compatible than they say. But then again, I grew up reading stuff on like most things that controller compatible are things, but also I grew up reading things on a screen this big, and it's like the stuff may be tiny, and they're like, yeah, I know. But also, this is the Game Boy that I had customized. You can see the scratches, but just to give it that bit of like graffiti on a wall look. It's funny that controller compatible. I downloaded it. Yeah. That's what I do. Because it takes a lot to be Steam Deck verified for a game. So I'll give it a shot. Like I can play Repo on the Steam Deck. That's why my toggle controls are on actually. You know my settings for Repo, and I'm there like, oh, the toggle sprint. But because I play on controller on the Steam Deck sometimes, it's like I have to have toggle sprint on, otherwise it's hard to press the button down the whole time. Like doing this action can be quite difficult for me. Like when I have to do that and hold it down to sprint, you know what I mean? No. Toggle sprint that bad boy. But yeah. Let's do a retro Tomb Raider. I might have to have a guide open for it, but let's do a retro Tomb Raider like bit of time. Nice and chill. Use a little bit of brain. Like I have aircon, I can use a little bit of brain. This third one is just not wanting to show up, huh? The right community, yeah. That makes sense. I assume you could play it with the mouse as well, because there is a mouse, but yeah. But it's nice that there's so much work put in. The community puts in so much work to make sure that games are compatible. Even if they don't say they are, a lot of them are. But holy hell, is it sensitive. Give it a little blanket, a kiss on the forehead, it'll get better. I don't know how to do that. I'm sure you'll find a way. You're smart and resourceful. Just give me a pink line. Be fun to find out. Hell yeah. Yeah, what I'll do is because it's going to be hot tomorrow, what I'll do when I end the stream is you might notice my game change and stuff. I'll test it works, and I'll test it works. I'll load it and I'll start a game, but I'll start a new game when it streams. I'm not knowledgeable about these things, and I have a problem that when I fiddle with it, it makes it worse. I have whatever anti-PC aura it is. Give me a shiny! The fact I can get OBS working, and the fact I can fuck around with OBS and it be kind of okay. That's my proudest thing, is that like Desho knows nothing about OBS really. Right, I didn't set all this up. Like JR helped me a lot with like making the starting soon and the be right back screen, and how to do the camera, and setting up the camera as a separate scene so I can edit the camera separately on each scene and things like that. Like, but I've done the follow a goal and the bit underneath it, and I set up chat and pulled the audio through so I can hear it in OBS. done the shiny auto counter. I felt so smart. I enjoy fucking around with OBS, I'm not gonna lie. It can do so much, like, the auto shiny stuff. Like, if you can point a virtual camera at what your PC's doing, and they're like, holy shit. Like, here's the thing, this screen, for example, was a thing I made. So I made the mushroom thing, and obviously the emote was made by Stacy. And what JR did is took the emote, made it all one color, and made it bigger than, and then pulled another emote in and made that one smaller so it looked like a thing, and then made a rectangle with like gradient in the zigzag to look like tape, because that's what I wanted. And then I chose the font that kind of looked like black marker and put the Be Right Back on it. And then JR said at the time, like, you need something in that space that does something. And so Tickery, who is a lovely artist, made the Froggo. And so, like, that realistically was done for me in about 10 minutes. The JR is way better at OBS than I am. Ooh. I can't type. Oh. Is it this? So, trying to use Twitch. The channel you're shouting out does not exist. Hold on, I shall be right big. What do you mean it fucking doesn't exist? I'm looking at it! Yeah, because I'll be right back to the game. Okay. There we go. They're absolutely lovely being, beautiful hair. Working on their mental health. Them and excuse me, I've put the username in already. Still being a little bitch. I have to wait another 2 minutes? The fuck I do? They do crafting and stuff. And they also upload YouTube shorts and time lapses of their needle felting. Assuming I've got the right person. That's not. Look at it. Oh my goodness, hold on. It's cozy underscore witch, motherfucker. I'm so bad at this. There we go, that's the right one. Sorry! They also have a shop, and I had got the cutest journal from there. Hold on. And this is the journal. I'm not sponsored. This is the journal I use for my German. And it's got one of the death moths on it, right? Deadhead moths. And also, they do patches and hats. And I have both, I think, a mug and a hat that says Goblin Mode on it. And this is all from the Cozy Witch shop. And they have like limited drops of like certain artworks. Yeah. So, let's promote some of my friends. Are they the person who was felting the cactus? Yes, also. The little pot has fallen off, but I've got a little mushroom from them. Little needle felted mushroom. I have a pumpkin by them. I also have... Where is it? Where's my gay frog? I have a gay frog. It's somewhere in my display. It's like a frog running a heart. It's very cute. Who was felting the cat bus? Yes. Yes. The one from the film. Yeah. I think they were doing a Pride moth. It might start of the month. I can't remember. And they also have a link tree with their like Ko-fi in it as well, which they sell some of their artworks. They have a shop in which they have like hoodies. I have a hoodie that says Cozy Witch on it. You know, like the font that like metal bands use that you can't really read. It says Cozy Witch in that font, which I think is really cool. They have t-shirts and stuff too. I have a t-shirt actually that's really good quality. It's a really like thick cotton t-shirt, and it has like a skull and a mushroom and a like bones, the decomposing witchy-esque graphic on it. One of my favorite tops actually. You get it in different colors, but I have it in like the khaki green, olive green. You'll have seen me wear it on stream actually. It's just too hot to do right now. But they are a fantastic artist and an adorable person. And they're very relaxing, very calm, and very accepting of like mental health and stuff. And like, in the way that I have a PP, they have a magic percentage. How magical are you today? And they're very sweet. I think they stream at 10 p.m. 10 a.m. even at Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But definitely check them out. I think JR streams most evenings, so if you're there in an evening looking for someone to vibe with. They also play like lesser known games and demos and things like that. I think they have like a demo Monday or something, where they'll play all lesser known games, which I think is really cool. They also play Magic. They play Commander, normally 4-player, and I can't remember what day they do that. JR does Magic. Cozy does not. Cozy wants to, but finds it quite difficult. Hey, there it is. Finally. Oh, come. Okay. That's why we save. Yeah, with Minecraft buildings, so I'm just saving everything. That's me with crochet patterns. Why are they all so good? Practice. Perfect. Now we can run around. Now we can run around. I can turn this back up a little bit. Now we're being less annoying. Building something into a mountain on here. I enjoy doing that. Oh, let's make sure we save after we've caught everything. I also like the challenge of making some of my builds look. We'll put natural in quotes, but aged. And in my last Minecraft build, when I did the series, I challenged myself to just not do that and made a little village and stuff. I still have the save. What am I meant to be doing? Catch window, like, I want to be one with the nature. I love collecting all the wood and then having like all the different types of wood in one area. Like, I love me a birch wood. I know I'm a basic bitch when it comes to that. I love me a birch wood, a big fan. I love the orange wood that I can't, acacia. Can't remember what it's called. We live for a while with this village, maybe like civilizations. I think it's going to be interesting with you traveling. You're going to end up with quote-unquote ruins where you used to live. In the nomad aspect that you were describing earlier. Okay, I didn't reset too many roof Pokemon. But halfway through a building and move on, I will. There's a mod that like generates massive cities, and I can't remember what it's called. You know, they're awesome anyways. Hell yeah, it will. I can't remember what it's called, but you can come across these huge cities. And I love like doing urban exploring in those like huge cities, finding all the resources and the weird basements and stuff. As long as abandoned camps, oh that's fun. Okay, I think that's everything we can do here. I guess there's a thing up there we could try and get. Reach it from down here. Oh, maybe. And they're a big one as well. Oh, hello. You're all back and you're angry. They're back and they're angry. Okay. I also added a seasons mod. I was playing on a group, like a server, a paid server, like we paid to have a server. And they added, they put cherry trees everywhere, and it was beautiful. What was I doing? Oh yeah. This is 145. One, two, three. Oh, here it is. Oh. Okay. One evolution. I'm so happy to try and finally take this off. Oh, I didn't level it up enough for second evolution. Take this off the list. Still not enough. Is it 55? It's 55. Trying to download more packs so we can play in my world. It's like we don't want to use the Cursed Forge launcher because there's been like historical issues with it. So we use a different launcher, but that doesn't mean we have to manually put our mod packs together. I named it Please Work. That's hilarious. We have our mint green dragonite. Let's go. Oh, wrong way, wrong place. I think this might be the last bit. I do getting a bit eepers. Getting a bit eepers. I need some fuel. Gonna have another lunch. Oh, we have some smoked cheese on the shop. I think I might have smoked cheese with either some pasta and a bit of like veg soup. Yeah, maybe what I'm gonna do. But what we're gonna do first is make sure we have all of these evolved to where we need them. Yeah, I have a broccoli and carrot soup that I think I'm gonna have.
Why are mountains really funny?
Why are mountains really funny?
Yeah. Because they're hill areas.
I'm upset at you.
Why?
Because that was a really good one. Okay, wonderful. And now we can pop this into the Pokedex. Oh. Where it needs to live. There it is. And we can take 3 more off the list. Oh, I'll do a full walkthrough of my Pokemon before we go, actually. Yeah, it's, Dratini. Got him. Dragonite. Got him. Dragonite. Got him. We're getting there. You can see which ones are crossed out. We're getting there. Must be about halfway now. Through the list that I wrote down. So we're missing 1 here. Right? We're missing 1 here. We're missing an evolution line here. But you can see I'm doing really well. I'm just missing that one. We do have these. We want evolution here. Trade evolution. Friendship evolution. Oh, I need 1 more ice cream. Hippopotas, yeah. And then this is the page that I've been struggling with the most. Dynamo's going to be a real pain to do. These are both trade evolutions unless I get really lucky. I need another Gibble. This is a trade evolution as well. Don't know what these are. Can't bother to look at the list. Baby. This is one we got today. This is one we got today. Evolution line here. This one is Delibird. Trade evolution. Just getting another one of these. I can't remember what this is. But this is then fossils. And then, oh my god. This is where it gets a bit sparse. Lantern one is cute. There you go. I'll give you a better view. I want the big one because the big one is such a nice shiny. So, some of my ignore my. Why are you looking in that box? Ignore my Gimme Go box. Some of my favorite shinies. I like this one more than I thought I would. Oh, I see the Mareep line being pink. Adorable. We have a classic red Gyarados. Like, we love a red Gyarados. We stan red Gyarados. That's a lot of very big nipples you've put in chat. This is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Having a blood sword. It's in the box. Oh, right, yeah. Having a blood sword is like, oh, so good. Let's just any of my other ones. Obviously Sylveon. Obviously Transmask Sylveon. We love him. He's amazing. I actually really like Electros. He's normally blue. I remember breeding for one of these in X and Y. Goomy, goomy on the brain, and goomy, goomy down the drain again. Oh, it drips. It's Goomy. Oh boy, Goomy, Sligoo, and Goodra. Yeah, you're drippy. And then we have like Furfrou with the different coloured fur, which I enjoy. Heracross going from blue to pink. An Icon. The green of Sizzle. Hell yeah. Classic, you know, original. It's not a phase mom. I love this shiny. I finally got the shiny in Sword and Shield as well, which I'm very happy about. This is such a good shiny. It goes from blue to black. I love me that kind of shiny. Skarmory. It's just a nice like copper type tinge. Love it, yes. Metagross, obviously. I'm autistic, of course I love Metagross. Delphox going from like oranges and reds to this purple and grey. Oh, fantastic. Don't look at it. These are my duplicates. I don't know what this box is for. Oh, there's more shinies here. Okay. This is some of my DLC shinies. Like, look how beautiful my Lotic is. Wonderful shiny. I've got some of the Tinks. The only thing that's shiny about them is their hammer. And then we've got to go over the shiny Virizion. Yes. Kind of looks like a legless Aurora. I'm sorry, which one? Milotic. Yes. Kinda, yeah. And then we have like the pink. We have the red swords. We have nothing changing. And then we have the twins. Great shinies. This is a shiny as well. I quite like the blue on this shiny. These are the legends that I didn't want to like put in the box. Oh, I love Genesect. Where's my oh, these are my dupes. I have a box of DLC shinies. An Embryo. Yeah. I mean, no, it's not, but yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Give it a little Trico, which I really like the colours of. Fraser Backs doesn't really change. Revostive goes a nice purple. Meowth, nice and obvious. I love Cofagrigus as shiny. It goes from like a... It's called Masherna. Like, this is Mana. And then you have Masherna. Where's Masherna? Oh, there it is. That's... where's the Pokedex? I can't just go to the Pokedex from here? Okay. It's an antennae that, like, senses the Pokemon around it or something. I thought Mana and Masherna were DLC, are they not? Oh, here they are. A mist from its forehead take the shapes of things that appeared in dreams. In dreams, Masherna has eaten, giving those dreams physical form. It's like a little elephant with an antenna. But yes, it looks like an embryo. I wish they rotated it a bit. You know what I mean? But yes, let's save this. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for indulging my shinyless. We've got less to go. We're getting there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 44, 45, 46 to go. We're getting there. Alright.